Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have the finals of YCS Orlando 2025, and we have Tavion on Team Goo Gaming versus Benjamin T. So we have Mitsurugi Ryzeal going against Ryzeal Fiendsmith, starting with normal summon node, special sword, and then sword effect hit with imperm. Okay, so they almost for sure have another hand trap here, right? Because otherwise you would just hold the hand trap for the duo. Yeah, I think I saw imperm in his hand. So they go ahead and overlay summon out King of the Feral Limbs. And then on summon at King of the Feral Limbs, go ahead and activate imperm to play around prayer. Yeah, go ahead and imperm on summon to play around prayer, being able to tribute in response, and go ahead and like search Saji, special Saji, King of the Feral Limbs, be able to go ahead and grab out Omno. Then they have ritual spell, ritual monster, and you just get cooked. So now their hand doesn't seem very strong, right? If this is how they let off. So unless if they like have ritual spell, ritual monster right now, or Natter's Servant or something. Okay, so they're just gonna go ahead, set, and then pass turn. Okay. Also, wait, okay, the timer there's changed it a bunch. I thought they had 65 minutes in the finals. But it looks like it's only 55 minutes. So now they go normal summon out Lurie, and then turn the Lurie into a Requiem, and then Requiem effect Tribugo special. Also, the timer's just wrong, because there's no way that turn was 45 seconds. That turn was definitely a little bit longer than that. Requiem effect Tribugo special. I also have like the match at 1.25 times speed right now. Now then they're gonna go Requiem in the Lacrima effect go dump. Go ahead, dump Engraver from the deck to the graveyard. That's fine. At this point, they should know if their opponent is playing hand traps or breakers. So they should be able to like somewhat know if those sets are just stuff like imperm, or if the set cards could be things like book, I guess, or econ. So they go ahead, search out X Ryzeal, and now they go dump Eclipse Twins, special X effect goes search, and then, I mean, that's like almost for sure resolving. Oh, I guess they could double. Okay, so they're gonna imperm X, which tells the opponent that they have another imperm for the duo drive that they plan on making. So they went ahead, shut that down, and then they go ahead and activate prayer. Yup. So if they didn't imperm King of the Feral Limbs on summon, the game just ended. Like, that's the diff. Like, if you know how to play against the deck, you can hand trap it better. And if you don't know how to play against the deck, you could just straight up fold to imperming the King of the Feral Limbs, whether it's on summon or on effect. Like, there's like tiny differences. So they went ahead, resolved, search Saji, and then drop Fua on the opponent. Oh, okay. They wanted to Fua them. Also, the timer just keeps changing. I'm pretty sure this is the correct time, because I'm pretty sure you're supposed to have 65 minutes for the finals. So now they go ahead and overlay, summon out duo, which also, I think it's really dumb how they changed the amount of time for the finals and top 8 and stuff. Because you could technically build your deck differently for top 8 of a YCS than the finals of a YCS. Like, some people said deck Spooky Dog would. And that can be like a legitimate strategy. And then you make it to the finals of the YCS, and all of a sudden your Spooky Dogwood has less value. So it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like it's a little bit dumb how they do that. They don't want the games to end in time, but if they don't want the games to end in time, then they should probably change the time rules, right? So now they're gonna go ahead, duo, drive, detach, and go search. You know, they talents looked at the hand, saw what they had, ripped. Now they're gonna go ahead and grab out the Ryzeal cross. Am I tripping? Was talents activated in imperm column? No way, right? It was activated all the way to the right, and imperm was activated all the way to the left. So yeah, I'm confused on why there is a judge call. Yeah, I don't know. Did they didn't attach off duo incorrectly or anything? They didn't attach the Eclipse Twins that they had dumped earlier. They used Lacrima for duo, that's fine. X, they drew one. Did they not cut after they went into the deck? But I think Tavion would be fine with the situation, even if the opponent accidentally didn't give him time to cut. Like, I think Tavion would be like, yeah, sure, my opponent didn't draw Valor off Fua or anything, so I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Like, I don't care. Okay, I guess we just skip ahead because we're in a judge call and I have no idea what it's about. I can't even, like, imagine what this judge call is. Yeah, literally nothing changes. Okay, nice. Nice. Oh, the timer changed again. Bro, who's behind the timer? Tell them to just do it correctly. Like, what are you even doing right now, bro? So they go ahead, search, send, special summon back out, and then they're gonna get to draw one off this Fua, but we're gonna make Detonator, and then Detonator to attach the Eclipse Twins. Okay, so attach the Eclipse Twin, Battle Phase, poke for 3k. They have Lacrima and the Requiem set up to be able to go ahead and get Fiendsmith in Paradise. If their last card in hand's a non-engine card, like, this is a really good spot to be in. We don't need follow-up because we have Eclipse Twins plus Fiendsmith. That is our follow-up, plus Cross on field. Like, we have enough follow-up already. So now they're going to go ahead and pass. And then, okay, now Benjamin has 3 cards right now. I'm pretty sure Talon's put back the X Ryzeal, so they have Saji plus 2 other blanks. And Saji for sure will get negated. Like, you will never let that card resolve. I'm pretty sure they'll negate it and pop it, or they'll negate it and then set up the trap, or do they let themselves just get hit with Typhon? I feel like you wouldn't want yourself to get hit with Typhon. Okay, so they just cross negate that. And then, okay, nothing on Res. So now they get hit with Typhon. Yeah, Typhon is a good card. This card's very good. Okay, so Tavion's card in hand must be like, at this point, unless if it's Valor, then it's just Ryzeal. So Typhon's fine. It could be Fiendsmith. It could be Hand Trap. Like, there's multiple things it could be. But based off on how they played that there, I guess they could also just be playing extra safe in case if they drew Talons or, like, Thrust. But they would know if their opponent was playing Thrust in the main. Like, at this point in the tournament, once you get this deep, like, you know, your friends were watching the other top 4 match, and they told you exactly what this guy was playing in his deck. You know what his main deck is, you know what his side deck is, you know what he's got in his extra deck. You've had people studying this guy's gameplay, and I'm pretty sure this Benjamin guy was also on stream prior to this. So if you're on stream, that pretty much tells your entire deck list. Like, whatever you pick up your extra deck, you can basically see everything that's in it. And that footage is going to be studied for your future matches. That's why I think being on future matches is really bad. But when you're in Top Cut, you're not allowed to deny it. When you're in Swiss, you are allowed to deny it. And that's why most people in Swiss, like a lot of players, do just deny being on feature. So now they're going to start the turn by activating Cross, put back X node, and then draw 1. Okay, I see Nib and Ash in their hand. Not the cards they necessarily want. Unless if they just have like a Ryzeal in hand. Because they just want to get back to Ryzeal engine. Actually, they don't, right? This is just game. Yeah, this is just game. As long as the opponent doesn't have a hand trap. So now Lacrima, Fecko, Dump. They already have a bunch of Fiendsmiths in Grave. They're going to dump Paradise. We also know that they play double Requiem, so they could make Requiem just to put more in Grave. So Engraver, shuffle back, special summon out. Which they probably should make Requiem, right? To put more in Grave. On the Engraver effect, it looks like we're getting hit with the Bestial. Oh, they chained the Bestial. Okay. Yeah, this is just game. Unless if Benjamin's last card is broken. Because they played double Requiem. But to be fair, they didn't play double Requiem, they would have made they would have shuffled back Requiem there. So now go into another Requiem. Requiem effect, Tribute Go special. Bring out Engraver. Use those now. Oh, they're going to use the effect to equip? Okay, okay. Sure. and then effect to go send. That seems like a really, really bad send. Yeah, yeah. Like, we're just gonna eat Fua? We're just eating Fua? We're just eating Fua? You had Jerusalem to send that, bro. Like, unless if we just weren't making sequins. Unless if we were just skipping sequins. Why didn't we just Jerusalem send it? Give him one less draw. Like, that's bare minimum. Bare minimum, even if we're trying to play around Valor on sequins. Bare minimum, you're supposed to Jerusalem send it. Mistakes are being made. Mistakes are being made. Tavion was making mistakes in top 4. Go ahead, watch that video if you haven't. And now we're in the finals and continuing to make mistakes that could end up altering the course of the match. Like, now he drew a card. Sequence effect does resolve, though. Okay, it does resolve. So go ahead, shuffle back, summon out Desiree. But giving him an extra draw could lead to them drawing into Nib here. And if they just draw Nib here, like, they win, right? Or imagine they draw Bestial Magma Mutt. Imagine your opponent draws Bestial Magma Mutt right now. Like, and you don't win the YCS because you gave them one extra draw. Like, you cry yourself to sleep. You cry yourself to sleep. Ah, oh, so lucky. So lucky. Like, if I made a mistake like that, give my opponent one extra draw and they go, Magma Mutt. I'm gonna hate myself, bro. I'm gonna hate myself for like 5 days straight. Minimum. So now I'm gonna be like, oh, that misplay was crazy. Like, I just gotta get better. Gotta dial in. But okay, on to the next game now. We're gonna see Benjamin go first. Well, most likely going first here. Like, almost for sure. The Mitsurugi deck, like, going first is crazy. I see Droll and Tavion's hand. So, start with Special Summon X, which is how you want to be starting with this deck. This is how you want to start every game off. Dump Duo Drive because he plays 2. Special X. X effect goes search, grab out Sword. On Resolution, drop Droll and Lockbird, which is tough. Unless if he already has a way to, like, Ritual Spell, Ritual Monster in hand. And, like, not a way to them, but just having them straight up. But if he does have them straight up, then, like, that's broken. That's broken. Droll never mattered. It still will matter, though, which is crazy. It still will matter. Because they will miss their Saji search. But they'll still be able to set up something at least. Then they go Special Summon out Node from the hand. So I see Nib in hand. I think I saw Bestial in hand too. So sure, Special Node because they have an XYZ on field or engrave, and then they're going to go Overlay to summon out the Detonator. Yeah. Also summons it in attack position, which does leave them open to a potential Jerusalem down the line. It's like okay though. And then go ahead pass. But they also did dump Duo over dumping something like Detonator, which could have left them if they summon an attack to getting like extra cooked. I think I see Bonfire Talents. That's pretty good. Oh, and they have Engraver. Bonfire, Talents, Engraver. So activate Engraver. Yeah. But if they have Bonfire Talents, shouldn't they technically be starting with Bonfire to play around Droll? So grab Tract, then activate Tract. Tract will go ahead, search, discard, and then Lurie summon itself out. That's fine. Link off, summon out Requiem. And then Engraver to shuffle back Lurie to special summon out. And then Chain Requiem to go summon out Lacrima. Yeah, against 2 set cards, like, you just have to pray, like, that I guess at least one of them is a bluff. No, because this Chaos Angel is just never sticking. So no Lacrima effect, nothing on summon. Use those, summon out Chaos Angel, and then Chaos Angel target the Detonator. And then in response, chain Detonator effect to pop the Chaos Angel. And then chain like Imperm onto Chaos Angel. So we can go ahead and just deal with that right now. Yep, go ahead, get the Chaos Angel off board. And just straight up deal with it. And then it looks like Yeah, it looks like Tavion was talking to the judge there. But now Talents is live. So Talents being live, good. Good for them. That's nice. So go ahead, out the Chaos Angels, sure. But now we also have like our Fiendsmith in rotation. So one card dealt with Imperm and Force Detonator to use its effect, which made Talents live. And we have follow up. Like, that's how strong those cards are. Also, the people in the chat are saying, like, I like how clear Benjamin is about everything. Benjamin's low-key a pro. To be honest, I've never heard of Benjamin before. But yeah, they're playing fine here. They're playing fine here. Talents to look at the hand, and then they have Nib plus Sword. They've already played in the Nib, so it's almost. I guess what does Tavion have exactly? I was gonna say because it's almost for sure just Nib, but maybe there is like some glimmer of a world where we would just hit back Sword and put them on no engine. But no, right there it's like almost just always Nib. Bonfire into X'd, and they can special summon out X'd by dumping. Well, I guess if they started with Bonfire over Tract and then did this exact thing, if they were planning on going for Chaos Angel, it actually would change exactly how they'd play this out. So I think it's actually fine to start with Engraver, because then their Talents would have had the Steel instead of look at hand if they went for Ice. Well, I wouldn't have had to, but it would have been a lot worse. So they're gonna Imperm the X, going ahead and shutting that down, and then okay, it looks like yeah, and they're also popping the X there. So yeah, go ahead, pop, negate, just straight up putting Tavion on have more here. And they have Nib plus a Bestial. I can't tell which one it is. We know that he plays Baldrake in his deck, and he plays Druid Worm, and they play Magma Mutt. So it could be any of those. So go ahead, cut the deck, and then pass. So Benjamin has Sword in hand. Oh, also, I never realized it that they put like draw phase, standby phase, main phase up here. I think that's like a nice little touch on like telling you whose turn it is, because sometimes it can be rough for people who don't actually keep up with the game to tell whose turn it is, or if it's like tier format, it can be rough. So they want summon Sword, probably special summon Sword. Sword effect goes search, and then in response they went Lacrima to Requiem, and now resolve the Sword. So grab out the Ice Ryzeal. Okay. That is fine. And then they have Requiem into Trap set up, but they're going to wait until they commit into another level 4 on field. Which is interesting that they even Lacrima there then. Couldn't they have just waited? I'm not sure why you would do it early. Now they're going to go normal Ice effect. There's no point of using Requiem here. Okay, they must have not activated Ice effect. No, they did. Okay, Tavion's just activating effects. He's just being given opportunities to activate effects, and he's just using them. So now special summon out X, and then now they have X effect Chainlink 1, Lacrima Chainlink 2. Like, I'm not sure, like, this just seems really bad to me. Like, this would have been the outcome anyways, but now you're allowing your opponent's searches to be done differently based on you having Fiendsmith in Paradise in grave. They don't even know that's in your deck right now. They don't even know that you kept Fiendsmith in Paradise in. But you doing what you did has given them the free value to do what they want. So now they're going to make Dweller. Then they're going to go Dweller effect. And, like, who knows? It could have been the same outcome either way. Like, full outcome. Same searches, same summons, everything. But, like, there's no point of just giving your opponent the free information. Now they're going to go activate Bonfire to go search. So the Dweller does check the Fiendsmith in Paradise in the graveyard. Bonfire, grab out X Ryzeal, which has not been summoned from hand yet this turn. They are on summon 4 currently. They could play around Nib to an extent also. They could use Dweller, and they could make an Eclipse Twin. What does that do exactly, though? I was gonna say that does give them the option to but does that even do anything? I guess what is in Benjamin's hand? I don't remember exactly what he has. I'm pretty sure he has Node. So they're gonna go overlay to summon out the Eclipse Twin. Yeah. And then they're gonna go Eclipse Twin effect to be able to attack twice on monsters this turn. Oh, it looked like they wanted to do that. I was gonna say it's not even like a real effect here, but sure, just attach just to put detonator in grave. Like that's fine. That doesn't even do anything. Who cares? That's just another spot to hope your opponent messes up in, I guess. Now summon out X by dumping, and then Eclipse Twin effect. Yeah. Oh, and they didn't use X effect earlier because they just played one sword, one node. Okay, which is standard. Oh, and they also... They didn't need to dump Eclipse Twin there. Wait, why did they dump Eclipse Twin there? Because now they lose. Now they lose, like, for sure. Oh! Wait. Okay. Before they actually, like, you know, do all their pop-ups and stuff. What if they dump something else, right? What do they overlay for then? I can't make anything, right? Can't go into King of the Pharaoh Limbs. They already normal summoned. It could go into Dugaris. Dugaris draw. I don't think they play Natty's Servant. If they play Natty's Servant, you could go for that. And Dugaris draw. And hope you draw on the Natty's Servant. And hope that gets you into combo. Yeah, that seems like a really bad spot. I wonder what their plan was here, though. Why'd they even make Eclipse Twin? If they were just gonna dump Eclipse Twin to summon back anyways. Because Eclipse Twin can't attack multiple monsters. Like, it can't attack a monster, then attack direct. It only does its attack on monsters. So you'd have to... Yeah, like, there's just no point in summoning that, right? There's just no point. Yeah, that just seemed like a dud summon. So that was like a misplay in general. But then Nib, and you could you could see him like asking the judge, like, can I admit defeat? And Tavion just getting really happy, grabbing the trophy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Look at that. Tavion C, YCS Orlando champion. Still making him sign the slip. Making him sign the slip is crazy when the tournament's already over. Yup. Walking over to all the Goo Gaming people. You know, shout out to Goo Gaming. Oh, wait, look. I got. Look at this. Shout out to Goo Gaming. I got like one of their little stickers next to me. They always be giving out stickers at events and stuff. Look at them. Yeah, I'd be stepping like crazy too. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd be stepping like crazy if I won the YCS. But all right, that's gonna be it for the finals. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't think Mitsurugi could have played it that much better. Like, I think on that last turn, I do think there's an argument to not make Eclipse Twins, to be able to go for game. But I don't think there was a way for him to have played that better in that spot where Nib doesn't win the game either way. I'm pretty sure no matter how he plays that, Nib wins the game. So I think, you know, it could have been played a little bit different, but Nib wins. Nib wins. So that is going to be it for YCS Orlando. And I might even turn some of the written feature matches into feature matches. So if you want that done, go ahead and comment that down below and let me know. And I'm going to make them in the feature matches by using DB, not IRL. So, you know, just go ahead and let me know. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.